Welcome everyone. This is the second edition of the A4Q Congress, and I'm very proud to introduce our first speaker of today after our very warm welcome of Stefan Göricke and Werner Henschchen. And we have our first presentation today with Tinatin, and she will talk about the impact of digital product quality on business. Tinatin is from Georgia. That is not the American Georgia, that is Georgia, the country, and she is a digital banking product owner and the co-founder and vice president at the Georgian Software Testing Qualifications Board. So I will now hand over to Tinatin, and I'm very excited for your presentation. Welcome.
Good morning, dear audience. I'm Tinatin Tsirekidze. I represent Motivated IT Professionals Group, Georgian Software Testing Qualifications Board, who wants to establish software quality standards, assurance standards in Georgia. In this way, we can contribute our country's further development. Concurrently, I'm a digital banking product owner at Liberty Bank. My educational background is information technology. I have been working in software testing quality assurance more than 13 years in different spheres. It's great pleasure to be here and taking part in such a nice congress. I would like to express my gratitude to Alliance for Qualifications for their efforts in initiating and preparing for this event. Today, I would like to give overview how to impact digital product quality on business. I have divided my presentation into three main parts. First of all, I will be looking at what is digital quality. Next, I will go on how to assure it. And last, I will be focused on its impact on business. Moving to a more digital embedded society, the influence of software is far bigger this day. It contributes to upscale life standards, enhance the business prospects, and involves a smart world. In addition to the industry and commercial impact, today's software plays a critical role across all the walkways of common people. In today's technology-driven world, many enterprises are catching on to the wave of disruption. There are many drivers of this disruption. They could be about the changing technological environment, involving business dynamic, increasingly intense competition, and such like. Disruption is a widespread concern of enterprises, as the technology competition is on the verge of disruption of business models. The Polaroid Corporation is a classic example. A pioneer in digital imaging in 1960s, the company did not make the necessary investment to hold that lead in the 1990s, when digital photography overtook film. Although no one can predict the exact impact and extent of disruption in the next 5 years. A recent study found that companies facing disruption generally take longer to respond than they expected, despite having an effective response available to them. Given this, enterprises must transform their ways of working and product development, product development, as the technology is undergoing a major transformation. using emerging technology and artificial intelligence to innovate and develop new products and services is fast becoming the new battleground for enterprises. Concepts such as data analytics, bots, blockchains, and artificial intelligence are enhancing the product offering of enterprises and transforming the way products and developed. In the context of software product development, the typical dimensions of product development are define, design, develop, detect, deploy, and debrief. Define is focused on requirements elicitation and analysis. Design and develop are focused on product development and architecture. Detect focus on quality assurance, while deploy and debrief focus on deployment and maintenance of the product. Now, I would like to highlight software quality. Software quality in products is defined in terms of its fitness for purpose. That is, a quality product does precisely what the users wants it to do. For software products, the fitness for use is generally explained in terms of satisfaction of the requirements laid down in SRS documents. Also, fitness for purpose is satisfactory interpretation of quality for many devices, such as cars, mobile phones, etc. For software products, fitness for purpose is not a wholly satisfactory definition of quality. To better understand the topic, let's use the analogy of a chair. If we need new chair for our dining room, we go to the store, see different types of chairs and feel lost. How to find the right model? Which chair can we describe as having good quality? Different people might need different things. For me, it's important that the chair fits with the rest of the interior decor and that they are stable and easy to clean. For my daughter, it's important that she can swing on it without the fear of feeling backwards. The best way to address these needs is to create a list of requirements. Do we need arm sets? Should they be stackable? What kind of materials, style, and colors, etc. should they be? The same with we do the same with the software. We create list of requirement and measure the degree of compliance. The biggest problem is that software development is a very complex process and many customers lack an understanding of it. The modern view of quality associated with a software product involves several methods such as following. A software device is said to be portable if can be freely made to work in various operating environments, in multiple machines, and with other software products. A software product has a better usability if various categories of users can easily invoke the functions of the product. A software product has an excellent reusability if different models of the product can quickly be reused to develop new products. A software product is correct if various requirements as specified in SRS document have been correctly implemented. A software product is maintainable if bugs can be easily corrected as and when they show up. New tasks can be easily added to the product, and the functionalities of the product can be easily modified. In practice, the relative importance of particular software characteristics typically depends on software domain, product type, and intended usage. Thus, software characteristics should be defined for and used to guide to the development of each product. Quality assurance is a very important subject in the complex world and software development. We observe our product, our software product, and find that it has discrepancies with customers' expectations. A discrepancy in software is called a bug. If we remove the bug from the software, it does not automatically mean that it now works flawlessly. A requirement is a test for customers' expectations for a system, and it could be that the bug hides there as well. Sounds difficult, right? That is why we need dedicated QA engineers. Let's start with the assurance part in QA. Nobody in the industry can assure that your software is flawless. Every software application has at least one bug. The question is, do we know what is it? Where is it? And do we want to other find it? Now that we accept that, we can move on. Now can we ensure that we know about all the relevant bugs in our software? We test the software. We can also test all kinds of documents, design, and code. Testers have a comprehensive toolbox on how to collect information about the system in test. After some time of testing, you will notice that there is a pattern of some kind of how bugs appear or reappear. When you discover that's a pattern, one thing you might want to do is to reduce the number of known bugs or bug types for your product in the future. We can divide this process into two steps. First step is analyzing bug in the software with the aim of finding the source. Why and how did it defect? Why and how did the defect find a way into the software? Possible questions to ask. Is our system architecture too complex? Bad or no technical documentation, vague or contradictory requirement? Do our people have the necessary skills to design, implement, and test the software? The second step should be to define a set of actions and procedures to avoid appearance of the same bugs in the future. A typical approach would be define a set of guidelines and standards to prevent this type of failure in the future. Improve the quality of requirements by creating a checklist of what good requirements should cover, or use specific tools to help us. To summarize, with the help of analytical techniques, we collect information about the software. With the help of constructive software quality assurance methods, we prevent reappearance of bugs from the known source. So, quality assurance requires the process and structure in order to analyze and improve software quality. The great blackout that took place in year 2003 in the Northeast US, causing a $10 billion worth of loss, was due to an error in millions of lines of code, and the total bugs cost also incurred a very heavy loss in the reputation of the business. This is just an example of what consequences people and businesses had to face due to failure to adhere to the quality assurance, control and management standards. There are many such consequences business face even today, not being able to deliver a high quality product. Incidents like this have marked the importance of quality assurance more prominent than ever now. Where is the solutions? One of the most important and widely discussed trend with the software testing community is shift left testing, which means to start QA activities in the early stage of software development lifecycle. Instead of overloading the QA team with tasks at the last stages of development, the solution is to start testing early so the QA team will get enough time to test the software application. So they don't need to squeeze testing time. With the whole range of people involved in, can be hard to convince everyone that the QA team should be involved in the earlier stage of the testing cycle. Shift left in the QA is all about applying our thinking on the lines of fit for purpose. No process can be 100% perfect, but we are using this approach to overcome our problems. Though continuous shift left testing and brainstorming sessions, roadblock areas, bottlenecks, and possible performance failures are identified in advance. Even though these discoveries may lead to new design alternatives, they are improved versions of the original idea. With this approach, QA can provide feedback on user stories, which can help to resolve logical conflict and discrepancies in requirements. Shift left testing gives more breathing room to tackle mistakes immediately after they spotted. When QA is involved early, we can rest assured that the project will progress smoothly. More defects will be identified earlier in the project. Requirements will be groomed more quickly, and money and time restraints can be met more easily. Shift left approach just does not end with the testers alone. Writing test cases before the code actually comes into the testing stage will also allow the developers to take more ownership of their code and increase their responsibilities on testing. This extra layer of testing also creates positive vibes in the team. It is more expensive to fix things later in software development lifecycle. Therefore, getting QA involved as soon as possible allows issues to be fixed when it is less expensive to do. Once we plan better, we will get extra time while UAT is going on. QA can contribute to exploratory testing. With this, this will assure that the overall project is successful. Testers can accelerate project delivery by finding defects earlier in the software development lifecycle, minimizing the time between releases, and thereby growing organizations' trust. To conclusion, it should be also mentioned that achieving quality is a team responsibility. By team, I mean everyone involved in the creation of the feature of product: developers, testers, project managers, product owners, and stakeholders. Each of these roles is critical to the software quality and the process used to take it from conception to development. Introducing new ideas and process can be frightening for some teams because change is hard. We all make mistakes, and there could be some lesson learned while execution. But the key takeaways here, it is shift left is much more than process change. It's mindset and culture shift to step up. Quality assurance plays a vital role in accomplishing the expectations and demands of the clients. It helps in saving costs as well as fix the errors before they become major issues. Thus, it's useful in maintaining quality standards. If quality assurance is done perfectly, it is useful in providing confidence testing the product. There is a wide array of reasons why quality assurance is considered to be effective for your business. Take a look. When quality assurance is done perfectly, it plays a vital role in the growth of business. It's also beneficial in introducing the additional cost which comes while replacing, restarting as well, and reselling products having errors. If the customers are not satisfied with the product on the company, the backlash might result in damaging the reputation of the business. Besides this, it also affects the future products negatively. Furthermore, quality assurance saves your organization for spending on legal expenses, primarily when the product does not meet the industry standards. Quality assurance is considered to be the best option to ensure the products you can launching in the market is free from errors and bugs. In addition to this, it's also beneficial in adding value to the customers. It also attracts your potential audience towards your brands on the wide scale. High quality of software application, which is free from errors and bugs, can enhance the credibility and reputation of the business. Thus, the owners of the business will be capable of boosting the profits as well as the growth of business. Regardless of the type of the software you are producing, it is a prerequisite that the software or application allows the user to make the task easily. easy. The software tester makes an assessment of different aspects of the software from the perspective of the end users. In addition to eliminating all types of performance and bug issues, software testing is useful in bringing an improvement in the user experience in the significant manner. The improved user experience is useful in enhancing the popularity, sales and profitability of the application. There is instance when malware attack has a result in the enterprises to stop mobile apps and websites temporarily. Such type of disruption might affect the reputation of the business. Continuous testing plays a vital role in the removing the weaker pieces of code. Besides this, it's also beneficial maintaining the security of the any software. Every end user has the options to select from a wide array of software applications which favor similar functionality and feature. The owners of the business opt to every possible marketing option for the promotion of the software. It's also useful in the to competition. If the software application is found to be flawless, it becomes really easy for the markets to go for the promotion of the application more confidently. They highlight the user experience and quality of the software, which helps them in selling it to ease. Every business organization look forward to finding a base of happy customers. In spite of launching good quality of application and promoting the same with the aid of effective promotional campaigns. As you offer premium quality of software application that are free from errors and bugs, you will gain success in keeping the customers happy and satisfied. It's also useful in retaining your customers for a long period. The user experience is known to encourage the end user in promoting the application via word of mouth. To summarize my topic, I would like to focus on quality assurance industry in Georgia. It is needed that there is a collaborative strategy to develop quality assurance awareness in Georgia professionals. This strategy would be aligned with the economic and digital strategies of the country. Main direction to software testing field in Georgia, on which focusing on should be testing principle and its necessity through the development life cycle. Software quality and the software quality assurance ecosystem in our country. Our board, Georgia Software Testing Qualification Board, as a local board of GeoSTQB, has started working to increase the value of software quality assurance as a profession by cooperating with different companies, training centers, universities, to include the accredited GeoSTQB course into their study programs. In order to continuously improve the advance of the software testing profession, we can define the maintain and knowledge base, which allows our professionals to be up to the date in the software testing sphere. GeoSTQB certification is the GeoSTQB certification program is the best way for it. There is a wide assortment of companies that have earned a high reputation in offering top quality software testing services. As you make the product of your business flawless and free from errors with software testing, you can find a boost in the profitability of your business. If we sum up topic, I would like to highlight that digital product development is a complex process which involves specialists from the different domains. Quality assurance is a discipline which shadows software development, starting with the gathering of requirements and ending with testing rollback scenarios, with the aim of finding errors as soon as possible, analyze them, and improve the process to reduce, eliminate those type of bugs. Why do we do all this? Because prevention and reduction of errors as early as possible cost less than rework involved in fixing the bug. In decision to invest in the effective software assurance. So thank you for your attention. It was the last part of my presentation.
Hi. Thank you so much. There was a quick cutoff. Thank you so much for your presentation, Tinatin. That's quite interesting. I think there's a lot of future trends arising from that, especially when it comes to quality assurance. It seems like a bit of a Six Sigma strategy to really try to have no bugs and no errors whatsoever, which you can't really assure. So what do you think might be the next trends or challenges in the near future? And how can we actually prepare for that in the market?
Oh, great. It's
Oh, now I lost her. Okay, that's a pity. I hope she comes back. Nevertheless, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the presentation of Tinatin. If you have any questions for her afterwards, just drop us a comment in the comment box and we refer to it later on. Yeah, and then I will see you for the next presentation. Thank you.